Deadpool. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I was just catching up on my newest hobby, collecting comic books. Yeah, I started collecting comic books because I wanted to see if the Walking Dead comic was different from the TV show. And let me tell you, it's pretty different. I mean, the storyline's the same, but there's like, you just gotta read it yourself. But to catch up on them, I have to read the compendiums, Compendium 1 and Compendium 2. They're pretty hefty books, but they're so entertaining that those books go by fast. You could probably read them in maybe a week or less. Same thing with Adventure Time. I wanted to see if the Adventure Time comic was different from the Adventure Time television show, because that show is like very subversive and has a lot of like innuendos, and it's supposed to be a kids show. So far it's not anything bad. I mean, I did see like a human heart there, but it's not. It's almost like a TV show, so it's still pretty funny though. It's Deadpool about to be eaten by a shark. That is crazy and badass. I chose to read Deadpool because he's just funny, and also he's just a badass. Like, he talks to himself, he breaks down the fourth wall. I remember playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and like he would just constantly refer to the player like when I was at the final boss and I'm trying to kill Galactus, and when he dies he screams, "You pressed the wrong button." That was so funny. Comic books are not just entertaining, they're also educational. I actually learned some new words from, believe it or not, the Deadpool comics. But they're also good for your creativity. Like for me, for example, I'm trying to make YouTube videos weekly, and reading comic books actually gives me some inspiration to do different videos. Like this one, I'm doing a video on comic books. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and I'm a noob, so I could talk about how I don't know a lot of like different comic book terms. I'm not even aware of them. That's how much I don't know about them. And yeah, and sometimes I get confused like which bubble of the character I'm trying to read. Like, it's like there's one at the top, but it's not the one that you're supposed to be reading at the time. It's like the other bubble. So yeah, it's a little confusing. And now I probably will go to Comic-Con, because now I actually read some comic books. Yeah, maybe I'll have my own comic book. Spilled milk comic. I save people from boredom with my YouTube videos. Yeah.